Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU for another Monster Train episode. Again, I'm going to be using this week as sort of my metric for whether or not I should be continuing to produce Monster Train content. So if you enjoy this content, please consider liking, commenting, that sort of stuff. So like, I have a really good feel for how much people are engaging with this content. I don't want to spend time making it. People aren't enjoying it. Plus, I need to get my numbers higher if I want to realistically consider the series and something YouTube algorithm, something. Okay, so it looks like we are Stygian primary, Umbra secondary. We have the Devouring Seraph, which is one of the easier Seraphs in my opinion. We get a little extra space, we get a big boost in magic power, and we have 2 early sweepers. Looks good. We should be pretty strong to start things off with. If I take this, if I take Winged Steel, I almost certainly get to take Ember for my first boss reward. Tethys' Scales is fine, but we don't have things like Helical Crystallis that really make it amazing right now. Like, Titan's Tooth on the surface only does 5 damage. I'm gonna go ahead and take Winged Steel here, and we'll hope to get Sweep Tethys, I think. Sweep Tethys. I don't love the Conduit Tethys. It's pretty rare that I've taken that as the first Tethys. Every once in a while you get a weird combination where, like, it makes sense, but usually I go Sweep first, Frostbite second, if I have the possibility of doing that. Yeah, enemies can appear on every floor. You can take a little bit of pyro damage from the top floor, and then kill every other floor with Tethys. You harvest for no damage shield. Okay, sure. This draw is actually kind of awkward, isn't it? I can leave Tethys at 1 health by playing Train Steward, which eats 2 hits, Frost Lance, which eats 1 hit, and then Tethys takes 5 of 6. I think that's going to be fine. Oh, it's certainly fine now. Alright, are we going to be able to do that? The placement of Mollusk Mage is actually kind of interesting. So placing it here, you're not taking any damage. It's just like you're going to kill this and get a damage shield, or you're going to kill Shade Splitter and get a damage shield. If I put this on the top floor, it becomes easier to kill this via Frozen Lance. The Frozen Lance next turn represents 26 damage, which means the Pyre takes 1 hit instead of 2. Whereas next turn, Frozen Lance for 12 is not amazing. Yeah, let's put this here. Alright, so now I'm going to play this and draw a card. I'm just going to play this here. And actually, I guess I can put another Train Steward in front. Oh, you're dazed. I want to get the gold. This was a good Titan's Tooth turn that I did not hit. I guess it wasn't a... Oh, it was kind of a great Titan's Tooth turn. want to keep this alive also. Lifesteal. Not playing 2 of these. If Tethys would eat lifesteal, that doesn't super matter. I'm doing this. Damage shield on you is super awkward. Alright. That is what it is. This fight is going awkwardly. I think I should have just placed this behind Tethys. Like, now I'm running into this position where, like, this is just getting killed unless I use another Shade Splitter, and I really need to apply this to the boss, I think. I don't like how I played this fight. I did a lot more fire damage than I needed to. Really not happy with my play. Alright, so we go 1, 2, 3, draw. Guess a Shade Splitter in front is worth a little bit. Let's do that instead. Now I think I'm golden as long as I draw a spell here. Well, maybe golden is a stretch. Yeah. And did I die on fight 1? No, but close. That's embarrassing. I played this fight very badly. Script Builder is an awesome boss killer, but offering tokens really good when I have all of this card draw plus 2 Titan's Tooth, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I think I'm gonna take the Umbra Assault here. I'm very good at hitting front units, but not so much back units. I'm mostly relying on Tethys' cheat currently. I need a big tank. Largestone plus Heartstone and money to do it. Pass, you shall receive. Card of the Unnamed isn't like necessarily my primo tank, but very good here. I think I just want this with maximum health. And then we'll put a little bit extra health on you so you can survive sweepers. And exactly enough to remove a Train Steward, so we will do that. Although honestly, a Frozen Lance might do worse than the Train Steward here. I think we can do this. There's something kind of weird going on with this run right now, in that I kind of want the Mollusk Mage on the floor above these, but it also represents so much damage being on the same floor. Let's go 1, 2, 3, draw some cards. We'll put Train Steward on the top floor to try to get a collector that spawns up there. Nice! Am I building up this floor more so you can eat morsels? I think so. I'm gonna go 1. I think we're just doing 2 this turn. I really don't want you to get to the fire, though. But I'm gonna have the same problem with you if I don't do something here. Oh, okay. I need to do 15 to you. This is 15. So next turn you would kill yourself off of Frostbite. If I have a better line at all. Yes, I do have a better line. this still counts as a better line. We also just might kill the boss on this floor. Yeah, we just killed the boss on this floor, and it doesn't matter. Alright, so this fight, like, obviously went very well. I think either one of these is fine. Helical Crystallis is better after spell weakness than any of my other cards so far. I think I need to take it. And Shroud Mitosis is very good. It is worth its rare status, unquestionably. Sometimes it's 3 blockers, sometimes it's 3 more Gorge triggers, or, you know, 15 more stats in some cases. That's quite good. And because we have that, I think the Crucible Collector is a great pickup. We'll need to give it some stats on either this floor or the next floor. It's looking like this floor. We're not going to get to reroll the shop. Okay. Yeah, it's this floor because we can't wait this long. Wow, we would be waiting so long before getting to upgrade a unit if we don't do it on this floor. Like, fire health is cool and all, but we're maybe taking that next floor. Like, it'll be a legitimate choice depending on how the boss fight goes. Well, I guess I should look at my unit before putting Largestone on it. Alright, so what were the other 2 things? Damage heal 2 and 10 attack. I don't want another one of these, I would rather duplicate it, and I think Shadow Eater is absolute trash. Alright, Largestone on Crucible Collector. Now I am 4. Let's see what we have here. Dante? Taking Dante might kill me. Specifically because I have Winged Steel. So I'm going to play 3 cards just about every turn. And if I draw these candles after I've probably played 2 cards and used 2 of my energy, there's a decent amount of the time where I just end up taking 3 fire damage for doing it. I wish I didn't play Fight 1 like poop. The next floor, I can Hellvent and Pyre Remains, and then feel pretty safe. And then go left on floor 5 to upgrade Dante. I won't have spent any money on floor 4. I think I do it. But this is sketchy. This is, like, definitely hedging for the long term. I feel powerful. I just have to hope that, like, the explosives don't spawn in a way which just kills me while I'm setting up. Well, this is a great start. This is just gonna wipe that floor and let me get set up. Next turn, I am guaranteed to, well, I'm not guaranteed to draw Guard of the Unnamed. Do mages have draw priority? I don't think mages have draw priority, so I think I'm guaranteed to draw Guard of the Unnamed. That means I can play this here. This is what I'm talking about. Play this here. This is so much of my life. So much of my life. 2, 3. These candles. These candles. Like, I really want to Helical Crystallis. But I don't know that I can take 3 fire damage here. Tethys' sweep kills these units. This will be dead to this thing next turn. I guess that's fine. But, like, I've definitely been constrained by my choice. Am I going to need to leave space for you to lifesteal? Or do I just want to set up you for as much room as possible? Unclear. You might end up being the better tank. Maybe I end up hedging most of the fight on you, rather than down here. I think this is happening no matter what. And now I will play Mollusk Mage here. Okay, this was definitely the hope. Now we get morsels. Alright, lifesteal. Now we're talking. I feed you twice. Or do I just get back 20 health here? I think getting back 20 health here is more important because of double barrel. Bye, buddy. So this is a turn. Okay, I am safe. Proud mitosis is strong. Very strong. Alright, that should be enough to kill Daedalus on its own. How much are you getting through for? I hit you for 12. Nope, you're doing 2 to the fire. Okay. Now I might take some Dante's Candle damage if I eat twice. Alright, we're more than good here. We offering token, get a Titan's Tooth, discard it, play this candle, get this. We're already dead. I can do it without wasting a lifesteal stack. Good fight. Didn't even need to use the big guy. Shroud Spike is very strong when you have a Gorge unit with a Largestone. Like, it's normally strong with any Gorge unit, but it's going to be especially dumb here. And we are taking Ember. Morsel Maker is a great pickup. Alright, we're pretty strong. So essentially, I have a Crucible Collector floor, I have a Guard of the Unnamed floor, most of the time, the Morsel Maker goes with Crucible Collector, and then I expand that floor with my Space Prisms. So, like, that's the plan. I have one more floor that needs to be flushed out, because Dante is going to need to hide behind something. And that's probably Guard of the Unnamed. My space is going to be very tight, even with 2 Space Prisms, though. So, what am I doing? This is the Dante upgrade. How am I getting, like, Train Stewards out of my deck? How am I getting Frozen Lances out of my deck? Like, I can do 2 removes here. I can do 2 removes here. And I flush myself out pretty well. And then I spend a ton of money here. That's potentially okay. I maybe want the Fire Health, and I maybe want to duplicate a big Guard of the Unnamed. Though, like, I have nothing for Dante to hide behind at this time. I don't super want to duplicate another Largestone thing. I think it's happening. I don't want Conduit, I don't think. Conduit's okay here, but I just took it. The difference between Spell Weakness 1 and Spell Weakness 2 is usually pretty small. Maybe I do want Conduit. Like, I have so much extra card draw that making some of my stuff free is definitely meaningful. Yeah, let's not autopilot and just take Handheld Totem 2. Let's try Conduit. So the other thing I can think about is whether Crucible Collector is better than Guard of the Unnamed. The Guard of the Unnamed probably effectively has 100-ish health in any given fight. Something like that is probably reasonable. Maybe like 95. Whereas Crucible Collector effectively probably has more health than that. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I take another one of those. Like, it's weird, it's only upgraded once, but it's very strong. $35 is the big number here. Convenient. Well, I guess it's slightly more than 35, right? Because, like, I have to get through the Clip Defender first. So this essentially invalidates Ethos's sweep. Right. I feel like we're strong. Okay, so this kills one. Now, where's Tethys going in this run? Slash, like, where am I using my space? I would rather not play Tethys until I've played more cards. But I don't really want to use Ember on Brainsford. Okay. That's good. So we can do this for 1 now. We would like our next heavy hitter to be on floor 2. So I think Guard is going here, and our Mage is going here, and our other Crucible Collector is going here. That's the plan as I have it drawn up right now. Alright, 35 kills you, then there's 13. Frozen Lances on this floor doesn't change anything, but these are free. Don't need damage on other floors. Yeah, let's just turn these into card draw. Drain Sewers need to get out of my deck now. We're very tight on space. A little bit of wasted damage on floor 1. I think everything's like A-okay. This 50. Wasting a little bit of space. Actually, this is a crap ton. That kills 2 of those and opens the way for that. Yeah, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Well, I'll waste 1 if I Shroud Mitosis on this floor. Let's Shroud Mitosis on this floor. Hey! Oh wait, this makes this makes it cheaper. So I can Titan's Tooth or Shroud Mitosis on a damage shield. The Titan's Tooth is pretty good on this floor, but then again, like 3 damage shields is insane for the actual boss. Let's do that. Oh, this is a turn. So draw a discard a Titan's Tooth. Get that for free. Now, get some option. Kind of want to Antumbra Assault the attack power one of these. That costs me no energy. Now go to this floor. Go like Lifesteal plus this. Just sink 3 energy into getting, I don't know, 1,000,000 life or 1,000,000,000 lifesteal. Both win the fight handily. "17 stacks of lifesteal plus 4 damage shield. Seems okay. And you are dead. And you are dead. Great. Yeah, that's good. Look at all these cards that I don't have space for. Drain seems good. I have 2 Titan's Tooth. Beast is interesting. I don't think good, but interesting. There's some times involving unit placement where I would like to be able to feast. I think I'm just gonna take gold here. I don't think I want grovel, since most of the time I'm relying on lifesteal. Hello, Dante. We will have you. Now I have to do the fell fight where I'm like really fighting for space. Oh no, I'm on floor 5. Good, I don't have to do this. Well, I still am going to have to do the fell fight when I'm fighting for space, but Dante will be upgraded now, so it's more forgivable. I have a lot of gold. I also have train stewards that like need to get out of my deck. So I'm going left for sure next floor. That is a question of what am I doing with this floor. What would I duplicate? Not unupgraded Dante, not a unit. Not even Morsel Maker, I don't think. Morsel Maker is tempting. But, yeah, I don't know. Copying Shroud Mitosis seems like it's very good with 2 different Gorger units. Like, helps with my space problem in the short term. Another Drain so that I can actually stack up sap on, say, Seraph is totally fine as well. If I wasn't so space tight already, I think it's easy copy Morsel Maker. And maybe it still is. But that leaves me very unflexible when it comes to units. I think I take another Shroud Spike or Shroud Mitosis. Shroud Spike's so good if I like randomly get a bunch of extra Ember through morsels or something. I think I'm gonna take another Shrouds. Like, oh. I'll take another Shroud Spike. We're not Hellhorn, so we can't like Kindle plus Shroud Spike for super dumb things, but we're still pretty good. This boss should be pretty darn easy for us. And I think I can take this challenge. Just probably means not playing Tethys on floor 1, but playing Tethys on floor 2. Boy, that Tethys on floor 2 is real awkward with this draw. This floor being short is really rough, because I'm incentivized to play Crucible Collector and Morsel Maker there. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Train Steward to block for now. Train Steward to block for now work. So it would take 6. Then it would soak up this, and 8 damage is coming in. So next turn I will need to place something else in front of Tethys. Crucible Collector and Guard of the Unnamed are coming. Crucible Collector really wants to be on 1, Guard of the Unnamed wants to be here. Could just like play a morsel in front here, depending on like what morsel it is. That might end up being better. Tethys takes more damage this turn, but my lines next turn are better. I'm actually gonna let... I think this energy could be important. Left hat those take 6 and go to 2. Alright. Awkward turn is awkward. So we want to dig. So I'm going to want to go 1, 2, 3. A Crucible Collector is not what I want. Dante can die? I'd much rather play Crucible Collector on 1 where it's going to be relevant. Actually... Yeah, I think the line that ends up working best for me in the long term is just like use Dante as a blocker and then get a whole bunch of morsels here. And then next turn we should draw a Guard of the Unnamed and be good at killing everything else. Damage or life? Probably just life. Guard. Guard. One. I guess we're going to 3. Draw. Face Prism. So it's, do I want to feed you, or do I want morsels on you? I guess let's see what this is. Some amount of lifesteal on is definitely relevant. I haven't been incamping properly for... I apologize. And so this is also going to be worth some armor. I think I'm going to do that there. Here, probably. Alright, think about some numbers. Oh, sorry, one sec, my girlfriend has asked me to take a picture of something. Alright. Sorry about that, YouTube. Real world happens sometimes. Okay, so this thing is going down to 40, and I have 30 fire health, so I'd like to hit it a little bit harder. Oh, you have... Oh no, I have bonus Dante damage. These frozen lances are now, like, totally legit. Now this just kills and nothing gets to the fire? Well, that sounds beautiful. Damage shield 1 to you is great. I think we feed you as much as possible at this point. this here is good. I think we start with offering... No, we don't need to start with offering. We can wait until later to do that. Much stronger later. Now I draw some cards, reshuffle. A terrible time to draw that. If I sweep all these back units here with the Titan's Tooth, it's real strong. I did not do that. No. So this is better off here. Better off here. Better off here. Now, none of these are damage spells, so their costs aren't reduced. Alright. So, easy play. Easy play. Easy play. Those are both dead. You're healthy. Okay. We have gotten rid of all of the boss's stealth on our first floor, I believe. No, we have not. But it doesn't matter, the boss is dead anyway. Cool, cool. Reserve is interesting. Reserve allows me to keep something like a Titan's Tooth or Helical Crystallis or Shroud Mitosis or my X spell, I forget what it's called, Shroud Spike for an opportune time. I think that's totally fine. Prism Retrieval on Dante is certainly the dream. I found Prism Retrieval is like not nearly as good as I want it to be though. Like I very rarely gotten it to hit what I want it to hit, and I still have like a Train Steward, and in some cases I might put a Morsel into my deck. I think I'm just going to skip Prism Retrieval here. So we're looking for some big hits for Dante in particular. Quick Dante plus 10 power is probably what we're doing. And then we'll re-roll for some things for the Crucible Gorgers. But we can take our artifact now. Seeing as we have not upgraded spells yet, I don't think we'll do that. We'll just take the Cleansing Water. Cleansing Water is rarely something that like you actively view as extremely impressive, but it occasionally removes some very relevant things, such as stealth in the previous boss fight. This is only 20 gold. That's probably worth it on something like a Morsel Maker that I otherwise might not upgrade. Yeah, I don't think... It's so fat. It's so fat. I don't think I get to do that. I don't think I get to do that. It's very good. You have 2 Space Prisms. Like, I have 3 front 3 units already. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pips filled. Plus, I need to leave room for morsels. I don't think I can do it. I also think a Train Steward needs to go at minimum. And then floor 7, I'll have +1 capacity. I probably am going to the Merchant of Magic, doing like 2 removes on... I'd probably still remove Frozen Lances even though they have additional power. They're still just not great. Like, I either remove 2 Frozen Lances or remove like 1 Frozen Lance and a Splitter. Although, since I'm against the Doom Seraph, maybe the removes aren't great. I could go either way next floor, because like I still do have units that could use upgrades. Not that need them, but like I have slots on Morsel Maker and Mollusk Mage. No, I'm probably going black. But I think I saved one of them. These are awkward for me. What floor is small? Top floor is small. The top floor needs to be a Crucible Collector and a Morsel Maker. Which is very awkward if I draw the Morsel Maker like this turn, and then I don't draw the other one for 2 turns. Okay, so I guess the way that I can do this is play this, Frozen Lance becomes free, use that to trigger my draw. Okay. And now I put this up here, and I'm totally safe. And off to a great start to the fight. Alright, so... easy play. Easy play. More difficult play. I think it's not Helical Crystallis, because I still get a kill on all of these units for the cost of 2 health. I think it's play this here for Incant. And you got me. You got me! But I think that's only the second time that that's happened this run, so like that's totally fine. Alright, well Dante is going on floor 2. Easy play, easy play. Save 9 life. I'd like to draw a Space Prism. Turn. It's like, we're very full. Plus luck matters the most right now. Like, unquestionable capacity take from this boss fight. Okay. This turn's great. So floor 1 is getting my bonus capacity this fight. 1, 2, 3, I think. Play on middle floor for arm. So this is free, this is free. Back power. Feels good. Another one of these, but I'm not gonna get to play this one turn. I'm probably preserving it this turn. Mollusk Mage coming out? I think Mollusk Mage can come out. But do this. a question of, like, do I need a morsel this turn? I want a Shroud Spike for the highest possible amount next turn. I might just end up Shroud Spiking on the top floor, and that doesn't matter. Now let's throw the Molluscate down here to make future frozen lands better. Free Offering Totem this turn. Like, do I want to do it on the top floor to get some on Fel? I don't think the numbers on Fel matter. And you're already dead next turn to this, so it's kind of moot. Discard 1, 2, Proud Mitosis. Don't mind if I do. That's very good either on this floor or top floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. This brings me up to 7. Now everyone on this floor is dead. Seems like we're done here. Not like technically done yet. And the combination of the things Fel is putting in my deck, plus Dante's Candle, they're making it a little hard to use my cards as effectively as I'd like. That's fine. We have 10 lifesteal stacks up here, another 8 down here. So what am I hoping to draw? Just like free Frozen Lances, so I have a better draw next turn. Full, right? Yeah, that's full. Alright, so you're not dead on this floor. I can maybe make you dead on this floor if I Antumbra Assault and kill one of my own. So let's start with the free spells, like Frozen Lance plus Frozen Lance on here, like I'm unquestioned doing. Now it's just a question of, like, do I want to Antumbra Assault one of these, or do I just take, like, a billion more up here? I have an interesting draw pile coming. I think I'm just going to do free Antumbra Assault and see what I draw. And I think I'm just going to go real big up here. The stand is for free, so no need to, like, try to keep floor 1 alive for longer when floor 1 is already doing most of the damage, plus sticking an absurd amount of spell weakness on. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh, and we're already just dead. Didn't need to get to the top floor. But I had so much damage up there. It's fine. This is indicative of just how incredibly strong we are. Blazing Bolts. Am I going to a Merchant of Magic next? Or I am. Yep. Alright, so now it is a question of, do I want to make the 2-cost spells free, or Blazing Bolts even cheaper? Or do I want Spell Weakness 2? Spell Weakness 2 makes Blazing Bolts really dumb. I think I am supposed to take Spell Weakness 2. We didn't get offered Frostbite. That's okay. Probably removing one Shade Splitter, one Frozen Lance as of right now. Actually, quick math check. How am I doing on blights? Oh, each blight is worth +2 magic power. Maybe I don't remove those. And it's like also worth a multi-strike stack on Dante. Yeah, alright. Hold over. Holdover Shroud Mitosis is pretty silly. Yeah, Holdover Shroud Mitosis seems like it does serious work. Let's upgrade that. Make our Holdover spell free first. Plus 20 magic power and consume. I don't actually think I'm going to do that on anything because of the Seraphite that we have. Double stack? Is that going to be worth it on a Titan's Tooth? I would like a Blazing Bolts to be cheaper. And I would like a Blazing Bolts to hit harder. Is this worth 80 gold to do this? Maybe. No? No? I usually pass on that event. Sometimes I'll take it, but I'm just not convinced that most decks have enough Ember where you really get a card worth of value out of that event most of the time. Let's purge one Frozen Lance. Let's purge one Shade Splitter. And I think that's fine. I feel like I'm pretty likely to be successful. Is this challenge really this easy, or is there like an unlisted unit that is going to have 160 health and screw me over? Alright, enemy loadouts for Circle 7. So this is the Purifier and Steelwing one. Yeah, okay, Purifier and Steel Wings one also looks to have Gilded Wings, which have 190 health. Yeah, so this looks deceptively easy because the Gilded Wings aren't shown. They're going to be hiding behind these, so I pass on this. At least if I'm reading the table correctly. Yeah, this would have been a problem. Okay, so start here, start here, start here. We've drawn Dante. Dante does not get to go on floor 1. Dante can go on either of the other floors, but going on floor 2 probably makes the most sense. just means that if the collector comes on 3, I might not get it. Awkward turn. Let's start here. That's 1, 2, 3, and now I can take my redraws. Still have a Shades player to block here if I need to. It looks like I need to. So I can make the floor 1 the Morsel Maker floor. Because of the way that things stand right now. I'm a little worried about my damage output. Based on my opening draws here. We have 3 life. Hopefully we draw something that deals with you a little bit better. So this, standing in front of Dante, this needs the extra space. Frozen Lances. 1 Frozen Lance to draw to answer you without taking fire damage. Or I can play Helical Crystallis and guaranteed kill you. Go overkill. Playing that Helical Crystallis means I might take some damage from Dante's Candles, and I might miss out on playing Blazing Bolts. Okay. Did I just miss a Shroud Mitosis there? Alright. I want this down. Don't really want to cast this. Don't really want to preserve anything. I think we're going 2, 3, draw. Shroud Mitosis is okay. You, actually, you're not looking all that healthy. I don't really have a final stand for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Shroud Mitosis only clones things twice here. But it kind of seems like giving you some extra oomph is pretty important right now. You're not hitting for hard enough to like full heal yourself back. Alright, so you're going 45 down to 115. I just tap you, try to discard the Frozen Lance so I can keep this Preserve card. Nope. Okay, so I need to do something to hit harder, or I'm not making it through the Seraph fight. That's abundantly clear to me. I need to play this here, rather than down here where it's more energy efficient. I probably need to play this up here so the fire doesn't take too much extra damage. Alternatively, I play it on this floor. Oh, he's better on this floor because of the spell weakness. Alright, misplay. have a morsel out right now to copy on the top floor. I think we're doing the same thing as the previous one. Now I think I just get some extra gorge and play. What do I want for you? More attack so you get closer to full healing. That's this one. Ooh, that was close. Forgot about the candle that's in hand. I don't actually want to do that. I want to do this instead. This fight is far dicier than I was expecting it to be. Blazing bolts will kill both of these. What am I doing about you? We're hitting the pyre, I think, 3 times. So, 147 minus the, 57 that I have showing puts you at 90, which is a terribly inconvenient. As long as you're below 80, I'm okay, so I can actually just, Frozen Lance you and be good with it. So that gets me my kill on other floors. This... works well. Now I do this here. Okay. That's even better, actually. That's my double stack one, meaning that you are dead. Got a tiny armor trigger here. Okay, we had a very good turn there. That makes the rest of this fight a joke. I have to solve the problem of how do I hit harder. And I have 1 floor to solve that problem. Not great. I don't think any of those cards are going to do that. The card that I rejected earlier now comes, and the Dante Dream to hit harder is alive again. Alright, what does the floor look like? I don't want card remove, so it's a question of Merchant of Magic versus Merchant of Skill. The gold is more relevant than normal, because I have the guild marker. What would I duplicate to hit harder? I would duplicate upgraded Blazing Bolts. Duplicating upgraded Blazing Bolts is a really good way, especially with spell weakness, of clearing out the enemies, making it so that I make it to the boss. So I think I am going left. And if I'm duplicating that, do I really need to gamble on the whole Dante thing? Probably not. It's one of those, it's a relatively high-risk play. Because, it's just a dead draw in a fight where I don't want to have dead draws. Does this just neuter the Seraph fight? Monster Train, Winged Clippings, Seraph fight? No, Wing. Literal, no relevant results. Okay, I'm probably going to take that to, deal with my own curiosity. Also, what needs upgrades still? Morsel Maker and Mollusk Mage. These are not premium upgrades. But let's maybe focus on spending our money here first. Let's take the wing clippings. Now I have 180 gold. Which I guess means I am doing some upgrades. Plus 10 attack can go on the Morsel Maker so that it can make attacks. And I don't remember whether or not we're playing against anything with Sweep. JK, there's one spot left. It goes we duplicate the Blazing Bolt. Oh, I do have max level Blazing Bolts. I thought it had one more to go. I am a liar. Yep, duplicate Blazing Bolts. Alright, I'd put us at greater than 50% chance to win this fight. If my setup turns are awkward, I think I can still lose. But if I have good setup turns, I think I'm a huge favorite to win. This is an example of an awkward setup turn. Where I don't have a tank on turn 1. And I have two energy things that I want to play that can, like, and my draws can very much punish me. I also, like... Alright, let's set this up on the top floor. That way it doesn't make morsels in this turn cycle. Set this up here, and then play this. I don't think I want to experiment with Blazing Bolts on turn 1, which is why I didn't. Like, also just like 50% chance. Like, do I want to throw away this card right now? To take less damage on my tank next turn? Or do I just want to avoid the fire damage? Maybe I just avoid the fire damage. That was a terrible turn 1. Just abysmal. Seems like this turn is also going to be awkward. 30... 43 damage this turn. Alright. Forger needs to go up here with this. That means that this needs to go here. And so that was my first spell, and it went to the discard spell. Discard pile. Alright, so indeed, Wayne Clippings does work with this boss. That's fantastic. Now, Dante's placement on top floor is not ideal, and we didn't draw a Space Prism. I think Dante is going on the top floor, though. Like, playing him this turn before this floor gets filled up is fine. It's not the ideal placement, but he should stop most things from getting through. And this is happening, and Lifesteal is worth 20, whereas Damage Shield is worth less than that. Do I want to redraw this morsel later? Probably not. Let's just let it die. Frozen Lance is probably getting consumed this turn. think it's easy. 1. Dying, this is dying. 1. Taunting, of course it is. 2. Consume that. Use this to draw some cards. Alright. I don't feel safe just yet. Like, I'm taking a lot of damage on the bottom floor. That's extremely awkward. This is my Shroud Mitosis floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's not a great Shroud Mitosis floor. It's gonna be worth 200 damage. And I probably end up getting to save this unit, which is super relevant. Let's start with this here. Play... man, you're getting low on life. Not great. Like, one way or another, I'm in danger of losing one of these units. This unit has the potential to be better against Seraph. Try this and see what happens. Alright, so... I play... I'm doing one of these no matter what. If I play a Shade Splitter in front, that blocks 5 of this. I take 20, and then I attack, and this kills me back. 2 Shade Splitters in front will keep me alive. I'll block 15, take 15, but then I don't eat. And Shroud Spike doesn't get to bail me out next turn because I won't have an onboard morsel. Is it time to abandon this floor and, like, try to feed you instead? This cost me 5 fire damage to keep this unit alive. And I win this fight with 2 floors. By feeding you a whole bunch of morsels and hoping you get, like, lifesteal and stuff. Honestly, the answer is maybe. This doesn't feel good. If I cast a whole bunch of spells on this middle floor, maybe we can make something work. I am as of right now. I probably invalidate that by playing a few spells. I have 3 0 cost things. I need more stats on you. Make you survive the Seraph onslaught. Probably health. No, maybe it's damage. Okay, Shroud Mitosis is great here. I have a Titan's Tooth. I don't have a Titan's Tooth coming, but I would love to discard this candle. How many waves are left? Waves are left. How long can I keep this alive for? One, two, three. Oh, let's age. Okay, this is saving me some life. So this gets me some morsels. Lifesteal. Lifesteal's great. Mollusk Mage on this floor? Question mark. Now let's go Mollusk Mage on this floor. And this one is Life Heal. We'll copy it. Alright. Still more coming. Some stuff is getting through to the fire this turn. Not an alarming amount, but an amount. This floor doesn't look good. This is probably a put Shade Splitters in front sort of turn. Oh man, I haven't been paying attention to my consume recently either. Looks like I've been playing pretty well though, subconsciously. I hope you aren't like screaming at me in the comments, because I deserve it 100%. I think this is Shade's Damage Shield 2. Does that get me there as of right now? I play Damage Shield 2. Dunk it with Shroud Spike. Get 4 damage shields. Yes, that gets me there. And then I can Shroud Mitosis as well. Do I have a Titan's Tooth coming? I do have a Titan's Tooth coming. I also have Blazing Bolts that I really don't want to miss. But let's do this. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, we have like legitimate lines and options now. Blazing Bolts is worth 1 on this floor. Or sorry, Blazing Bolts costs 1 on this floor. It potentially saves me a lot. There's some risk involved. This also makes the next floor considerably easier. Okay, so still dead as of now. One damage shield. 2 damage shields is enough. 2 damage shields is enough. So copy this. Each one twice. Get a little bit of extra armor by freezing that. Alright, let's check top floor, make sure I'm good. Okay, I'm good on top floor. Which probably means I'm good for the rest of the fight. I can also save Helical Crystallis potentially for Seraph if I need to. We'll see. Like, it's just very dependent on what I draw here, what I do in the turn cycle. Clearing this floor matters a lot. Not that the next, like, clearing the stuff in front of Seraph doesn't matter. Actually, is that true? I'm gonna have 2 very large units next turn. This is around 100 damage, so this murders this, hits this hard, this probably gets a kill. Maybe it is better to just do Blazing Bolts here then. No, that costs me both of my energy. So let's start with the things that I am doing. I am doing Shroud Mitosis. Let's do it on damage. I'm going to apply a decent amount of weakness, so I may want to keep this around. You can see what happens with this. Very favorable things happen. And now I can take 3 fire damage to drain you. It's only worth a little bit of health, but we have a chance at discarding the Dante's Candle by doing that. Yeah, I was expecting this turn to not be great. Consume a Frozen Lance as my card for turn. I think I'm pretty likely to play a Titan's Tooth, get that on the boss. Like, the draws this turn are not fantastic. I can go Titan's Tooth. Fire taking 1 damage is irrelevant. It's like, I win or I don't. I kill Seraph. Like, the fire is not killing Seraph. Fight? Cool. That does things. See how much 1 stack of lifesteal changes this. Not very much damage. It changes the amount of spell weakness if I hold over this. Sorry, if I Shroud Mitosis this, but I'm probably just better off trying to tank on this floor. Let's copy that. And now, again, I don't think 1... fire damage matters at this stage of the game. Those would be famous last words. But like going from 30 to 31 is the difference between getting Seraph for an extra 40 or not. Woo! Alright, Dante. Good job, buddy. I probably need to sit down and work out, like, how, when I have Morsel Maker and the Sorcerer, which one, like, and I have one of these spikes, which one do I use my next spell on in order to effectively do more damage versus Seraph? I think once you have your attack power to approximately your life total, it makes more sense to get more life, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, as long as you're stealing more than 30 life, it doesn't matter. So maybe, like, interesting puzzle for the future. Yeah, a new combination. Is this the first time I've won with this combination? I don't remember anymore. Probably have somewhere on the order of 10 wins at this point. That was a new one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different combinations, and I know I've won with, I think, duplicates at least twice. So we're coming along pretty nicely. Still haven't explored the melting nearly as much as I like. So if we continue the series next week, maybe I'll try to do a couple of melting focused runs and master more of their cards. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. If you do, please let me know, like, comment, that sort of stuff, and let me know if you want to see more Monster Train. Cheers, folks. Have a great rest of the day.